Hey everybody, just I'm going to make a quick video here, and I always say that, don't I? They don't end up being so quick. But anyway, just to sort of go over things that you should be doing this week in regard to getting ready for exam one. Exam one will cover chapters 1 through 4, and all sorts of study aids and tools out there available for you so that you do well with this. And I just sent a post and an email out earlier about the format of that. And I'm encouraging you to read that. Basically, you will receive access to the exam after you complete quizzes 1 through 4 with grades of 85 or greater. And once you do that, you'll let me know that you've done that, and I'll verify that. Then I'll give you a password that will give you access to the exam. And so what you'll get access to is a PDF copy of the exam. They're different in some ways, but basically they're all the same in terms of the content. And then you'll also get access to a Brightspace electronic version of the exam. So you print out the PDF of the exam, you do all your work on there, show me all your calculations, the equations that you used, and so forth and so on. And you'll indicate your answer on the exam, and then you'll take that exam, and from your answers there, you'll enter those same answers electronically into Brightspace. You'll get a grade immediately, and then you will scan the PDF to me, and I'll have a record of your actual handwork. Also, if you've made mistakes where you should receive partial credit, that sort of thing. And also, it's important that you do your own work here, and everybody should get to their answers their own way. And so, I'm looking at that as sort of a confirmation that you did your own work. Of course, you're online for this, so you've got access to a lot of, pretty much anything. But the way that it's structured, we're gearing this toward completion and knowing the material, and it really gets down to what grade do you want to have, and as much time as you want to put into it, you should be able to achieve the grade that you're looking for. All right, so that's generally all that, and again, that's all summarized for you in a post and an email. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to walk through the Brightspace site just one more time, making sure that you understand everything that's available to you to use and what you're responsible for submitting. So here we are back at the Brightspace homepage. And again, like I said, I just sent out a few, excuse me, a few updates to this. And then, so here's all the particulars on the exam and how it will be administered. There will be a particular module that will say exam 1, and all this information will be in there, and you'll know exactly what to do. Also, along with that, I've opened up several modules for you, mini modules for you to work through. Also, there is, let's see if this will open and I can share this with you. This is the assignment list for you. This is what you should be going through and working on. Let me make sure that you're seeing this. So here's all the topics that you should complete prior to trying the exam 1. Let me point out 4 things in particular. These 4 quizzes, chapter 1 and 3, 2, and 4. That's the order that we took them in. And so notice that each one of them counts twice on your grade calculation. These are those long quizzes, have 33 or 35 questions. So they're very important because they're very similar to the types of problems you'll see on the exam. So once you complete those and I see that your grade is recorded and it's 85 or more, then that's when I'll give you that access to the exam, okay? Any questions on this stuff, just shoot me an email. Let me pause again. Okay, so now we're back to this. Let's make sure that you're seeing this. Okay, so there's that update. There's the way the exam is. And then, so let me go into some of these content modules so that you're clear on them. Of course, this is chapter 1, 3, and 2, and 4. Those are the big quizzes that you're doing. Also in there, this is the coursework. And one thing I wanted to show you in the coursework is that all of these are released now. Sort of disregard the weeks, that's neither kind of here nor there. That's just the way these things are grouped. But one thing I will point out is this week 4 is available now, and this is really excellent in terms of your review for the exam. And these test review slides and solutions, part 1 and 2, very well done, and I think be really beneficial to you to go through those. There's no particular assignments for that, but I turned all those off because I'm giving you these big quizzes. But that's where that is. And while I'm here, let me show you something. The way this thing goes in the summer, and I'm sorry, but series DC circuits and parallel DC circuits are open now, and those will be added to our assignment list. And soon I'll be doing this week 7, and 5, 6, and 7 will be the content on the second exam. And I don't know exactly when that'll be, but it'll be sooner than you want it to be. And so all of this is rolling. So you need to be working on this every day. A lot of material. I know you're trying to focus on exam 1 and all that, and that's good, and that's what you should be doing. But this thing just keeps on rolling, and you got to keep on working if you're going to get through this. Okay. Now, as we look at this, the other thing I wanted to point out to you is I added this exam 1 end of chapter solutions. Now, let me pause. These end of chapter solutions match up to our text, which is edition 13. And what it is, it's every end of chapter problem solved, so no excuses here in finding things to work on. Every problem completely worked out. I mean, look how he's even gone through and did the conversions for you to take electrons to coulombs and so forth and so on. All the particulars and all the everything's there. And I guarantee you, when you get this exam, what I'm going to do is take questions that are either at the end of the chapter or in the quizzes, the big chip quizzes that we're doing, those practice problems that we talked about the first day in the course introduction, the examples in the text. If you're doing that stuff, I just take these problems, I change some of the numbers and sort of package it and call it an exam. Okay. So you do your work, do these problems, and you get to the exam, you're just going to knock it out of the park. Okay. So that's sort of everything. And then, I guess what I'm going to do is, like I told you in the description here at the beginning, let me pause this again. I don't want anybody freaking out or anything. So really the clock starts now. And so you've got a week from today to get this done. Now, you really don't have a week from today because all this other material has dropped as well. The 5, 6, and soon to be 7. And so you need to get this done. You need to get this exam completed, get your grade in there, and move on to the next thing. There's no time really allowed for weeping or celebrating. You just have to keep going if you're going to get all this stuff done. And so, here it is. And then, it comes on when you tell me you've completed the 4 quizzes. I turn it on for a period of time, and you will have that available to you. And then after that period of time, it goes off. So that's that. And then the whole thing is, you have to be done with this stuff by June 15th at 5 p.m. which is a whole week. So, you know, I'm hopefully most of you are ready now, and you're getting this knocked out, and hopefully by tomorrow or Thursday, you know, you will have completed this and moving on to the other material. All right, let me stop this. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll go from there. Okay, get to work.